Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, welcome back to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. I'm your host, Julie Yip. On our show today, we have three special guests to talk about their work in the community. But I also want to introduce to you the business in which they run to serve the community. First is a rec room, and the second one is GoodVibes. Julie cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV trong chương trình kiến thức y khoa gia đình và xã hội. Hôm nay Julie mời được anh Việt với cô Kim với bé Leah to the show. Hôm nay chúng ta hiểu thêm về công việc của họ mà Julie muốn chi thời gian đây nói chuyện với The Rec Room and GoodVibes. Cô Julie rất cảm ơn cô để cho mở cái trung tâm mà cái nhà hàng đồ ăn chay. Thật sự cô nói hồi xưa là cô mở cái là cái body tree mà bây giờ con của cô tạo ra cái công việc thêm nữa, đó là GoodVibes. Cô nói chi tiết cho con về GoodVibes là cái gì cô?
Thì theo cô nghĩ đó thì cũng như là con nó tiếp nối, giống như cái đường dây tiếp nối theo những cái gì mẹ làm. Thì những cái gì cô làm ngày xưa thì bây giờ con của cô làm mà nó còn làm better hơn cô nữa. Bây giờ mới làm hay làm giỏi hơn nhiều.
Tại con á, thì con thích là ăn đồ ăn chay, thì mỗi tuần chủ nhật á, con đi tới chỗ chùa Phật Tổ ở Long Beach. Con thấy cái chùa đó, con không biết sao nó gần gũi với con. Tại hồi xưa mẹ con còn sống á, thì mẹ con mỗi lần Tết á, là đi chùa mà con không biết thắp nhang, con không biết lạy, mà con tới đó con chỉ ăn chay thôi. And then con không biết nấu, con ít thời gian nấu đồ ăn á, thì con ủng hộ họ, con mua đồ ăn chay cho trong tuần cũng được. Thì con cũng cảm ơn cô rất nhiều để giúp cho cộng đồng của mình, để cho ăn cho sức khỏe hơn, với cha con của cô tiếp tục làm một cái việc đây. Your mom sounds like an amazing woman. She seems like she's already planted the seed for the family. Definitely. Starting a restaurant and having a vegetarian restaurant, and now that influenced you guys. So who runs the GoodVibes, and whose idea was that?
GoodVibes stemmed from Bodhi Tree Cafe. My mom owned that business for, I think, 17 years. So during COVID, we decided to maybe just let her retire completely. But it's been in our family for so long, we decided to rebrand it. So we changed the name GoodVibes Plant-Based Kitchen. We also made the food a little bit more, less soy, less vegetarian meat, and more plant-based. We felt that route was definitely the route to sustain a healthy lifestyle, sustain better for your mentality, spiritually and physically.
Well, Vit, your mom seems like an amazing woman. She seems like she's already planted the seed for the family and for you guys to continue her legacy. Can you tell me a little bit more about what GoodVibes is?
Yeah, definitely. GoodVibes stemmed from her original restaurant, Bodhi Tree Cafe. We've had that restaurant in our family for roughly 16 to 17 years.
Wow.
So during COVID, we had to close the restaurant for a whole year. So my mom decided to maybe just close it completely. But being in our family for so long, we wanted to revive it, revitalize, and remodel and rebrand. So that's how GoodVibes came about.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for continuing her legacy. And I think you're going to have a new customer in me.
Yes.
Leah, I heard you have a dog. Do you have a dog? I mean, it's not you, but the family. Does a family have a dog?
Yeah.
What's your dog's name?
Fufu.
Tofu.
Tofu? Your dog's name is Tofu?
But our cat Fufu, and Fufu was Livy, and Nani, and was Livy and Nana.
Oh, Dad, can you translate that?
Livy and Lana, her older sisters, and Tofu loves them as well. I understand her baby talk.
Wow, Daddy really understands you, huh? So now I said I'm gonna bite tofu. Is that okay? Can I eat tofu?
But Fufu was only our dad and Livy.
Who does she love?
She loves
my
our
brother
family.
and all the family.
Okay. I want to ask you, Leah, are you vegetarian? Do you eat meat? You do? Oh, okay. So, but do you also like vegetarian food? Yeah. I heard you cook at the restaurant for your siblings. What do you make?
I make everything for my sisters.
What is that?
French fries, I think she said.
What do you cook, baby?
What do you cook in the morning?
French fries, sandwich, bacon,
And oatmeal, right?
Wow. So she sounds like an amazing kid. So she's only a few years old and she's already cooking and, you know, getting interested about, you know, all the things that you're doing.
Right.
I'm sure she'll be continuing your legacy. I'm so proud to understand more about, you know, where Good Vibes come from. Because I know with all the greatness, all the great things that you do in the community, you're definitely spreading the good vibes in the community. You're spreading a lot of kindness and compassion, and you know, just a community of service. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
I get to see from afar what you do in the community. So that's the reason why I invited you here, and I want to learn more about the rec room. What is that? That's a very different than Good Vibes, right?
So it's actually the recess room.
Oh, I'm sorry, the recess room. I'm sorry.
The recess room. We opened about 5 years ago. It's called the recess room because my friends and I all got together and decided to open up a business that we can work together and enjoy our time together. We met during recess in second grade. That's a long time ago, 20-something years ago in Fountain Valley.
So this is a collaboration between friends?
Yeah, 4 friends of mine. And we opened up the recess room together, which is, we're really into craft beer. So it's more of a whiskey craft beer bar, but farm to table food. So we serve tomahawk steaks, you know, whole fried fish and grilled fish and all those things like that.
Oh, well, thank you so much. So when you were doing the food distribution, was that where you were cooking to serve the community, or how did that work?
So as I said before, during COVID, we felt there was a need. And we weren't going to sit at home and do nothing. You know, my mom, my sister, my aunts and uncles, cousins, everybody got together and we decided to do the food drive. Every food drive we do serve roughly 600 to 800 meals to seniors. Well, it's not only just seniors, anyone that's in need. And to date, we've served over 80,000 meals, free meals.
Wow, thank you so much for all that you do. Julie, hôm nay có thời gian nói chuyện với anh Việt, với cô Kim. Anh Việt là cái người chủ của Recess Room. Thêm nữa là cái Good Vibes. Good Vibes là một nhà hàng chay. Then họ làm cho tiếp tục cái công việc của người mẹ của họ. Sau đó là cái Recess Room. Recess Room là một cái nhà hàng mà của 4 bạn của Việt gặp nhau để là mở cái nhà hàng đây rất là đặc biệt, đó là mọi bạn từ lớp 2 gặp nhau mà tạo ra cái nhà hàng rất là đặc biệt, mà thêm nữa là làm cái công việc cộng đồng trong cộng đồng hôm nay. You know, so as you are a business owner, I know during the pandemic it's very difficult for a lot of business owners to stay open. How is it that you're able to keep going during the pandemic? What was that kept you going?
Well, you know, I get asked this all the time, and it's true. It's no secret that restaurants and amongst all other businesses were struggling, but we don't look at it as a own personal venture or own personal business. I see it as a community as a whole. Like I used to think when I ran the restaurant, we're just stuck in our own little bubble, thinking about ourselves only. And we got out of that thinking. We got out of that type of business model where we're just thinking about ourselves. We think about the whole community as a whole. And that being said, you know, meeting our partners like Dam Nguyen, Paul, and Tan, they get together and we work very well together and learn how to expand our businesses through community service.
Well, thank you again. That's an amazing opportunity to, you know, come together with your friends, but also to continue to do more in the community. After commercial break, we'll definitely have more opportunities to talk. Julie, cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV. Sau phòng quảng cáo, chúng tôi sẽ tiếp tục nói chuyện với anh Việt.